Hello guys, KP Shamino here with a new video for Professional Fishing 2, the demo. So yesterday we had a very big update and I'm going to show you guys this game because it's almost a new game now because the developer worked a long time for this update. So this is a free-to-play game at the moment, the demo version. So I'm going to post a link under this video so that you can play it. So if you like fishing games, I would suggest that you try it out. It's very basic. There are still some things that they need to improve or that he needs to improve because it's only one guy that is making this game. But I see some gameplay in this game if you like fishing games. So first I'm going to start with some things. Normally I don't start with it. So I'm going to show you guys my settings because what was the problem? This game is not optimized. So if you don't watch it, your temperature of your graphical card will go really high. And I'm going to show you guys my settings. So you guys can see it looks really good because the engine got a total overhaul too. So now I can make this video. It took me 1 hour because I couldn't make the video. Simply I had a delay of 7 seconds because my graphical card was just working too high. I couldn't use OBS anymore, but now it's okay. So my Celsius is back stable at 60 Celsius, 60 to 65. And I can just record like I want. So the setting that I'm using is this. So you guys can see it here. So that's the first problem that I saw. There is only window mode, so that you got boxes around it, and there is full mode. So I would suggest to the developers, please get borderless window modes here, because that's how most people play it. Because what is the problem? If you need to minimize and you want to go to your second screen, it takes a lot of time and the first screen gets black. So I'm just using my resolution at the moment, the 1920 1018. VSync is not on because it's not really a problem to load in the graphical parts of this game. But this was a problem. So I would suggest that you put your frame rate limit at 30. You would think, what is the difference with 60? Yeah, that I cannot record. You will see. I'm not sure how that comes, but if I put this higher than 30, you will see 10 Celsius higher on your graphical card because this game is not optimized yet. So this is the trick what you need to do. So if you got trouble playing this game and you think by yourself why I cannot get higher on resolution and quality, this is the problem. Just go to 30 frames per second. You don't notice it that much, but this was for me the thing that I need to put down to play the game and to record this video. Then the other things, so FPS counter you can choose. I'm playing it at high. I can do it on ultra if I don't make a video. So it depends on your rig, this one of course. Anti-aliasing I always put on, and this was important too. Because when I started exposure, it was on 1.3, put it on 0.2. The light is a lot lower. It makes a lot of difference. For me, it was not nice. All the reflection of the water in my face. This is important too. Contrast. I like high contrast because I want to see the colors really well. Shadow rendering. Put it low too. Shadow is always the same in every game. It soaks a lot of your graphical card. This one I didn't change because this is, I think, Polish. And I cannot speak that language, so no clue what this is. Grass density does not matter. And then for water reflection, I got it on planner, medium, and I put the shadow off. So that's my setup. And then then it looks really good. And you can play it with a decent temperature for your CPU. So we are going to start. So first of all, the shop is got an overhaul. We got a lot of more equipment. So this is the area. If you push your map, so you got docks, and on every dock you will get like a board, a little bit of competition board, and you will see the biggest fish that are caught there. I like that system a lot. At the moment, I think there are only 6 to 7 species. You need to see this lake a little bit like Texas Lake in Fishing Planet Lone Star. Small fish, starting area. But there is gameplay in it because we got a lot of more rods. We got a lot of more equipment now too. So I can understand that you can put decent amount of time just in this. Because you got always a goal, but the species are very limited in my opinion. Another thing that I don't understand is this. So you can walk like this. But the problem is, you need to do it with your mouse. So that's the first time that I see this. I cannot use my keyboard to go to left and right. I'm not sure why he does not implement that. So you need to always run with your mouse and then it works. But with the keyboard you cannot do it. But here it gets problematic. So if you want to get in a door, so you only can go left if you don't go forward. So he need to fix that. So we are going to have a look to the shop. This is the guy. If you push E, you can talk with him. And there are a couple of things that he added. I think all those rods are new. So we got at the moment bamboo rods. And if you get more money, you can get them. And everything is here. That's good. So you got the strength. That's your test is 2 kilograms. The length, the casting weight is here. And so by getting more money, you will get more rods. So that are the float rods. These are the same, I think. So are these the same? 240. Yes, they are the same. Then you got one spinning rod here too. And then you got one feeder rod here too. So all the equipment... all the special rigs are already here. So you got all most common rigs are in this game. Then you got lines. It's only mono at the moment. But of course you got the kilograms here too. So you need to watch it, make a good setup. Always be sure that your rod and the reel is the highest in test. And then you do it with your line. I'm not sure that you can... break stuff here. I don't know that. Then we got the reels, so we got 3 at the moment. Once again, the strength goes up, so that's really good. I'm not sure. This is a starting one, so this is the max drag, the strength. That's how you need to see it. Then the float is only 1. Then we got baskets. That's something for later on. If I buy my feeder setup, we got weights too for on the bobber. So you got the balls at the moment only. Then you got hooks. Every hook is here. So you start with 18. That's the lowest one. And then you can work your way up to number 2. So that's already a decent big hook, number 2. Then you got baits, very limited at the moment. So only 3 of them. Bread is for free. And how do you buy it? You just click here. So you can see it here. You can buy maggots too, and you can buy red worms, but they are a little bit more expensive. Then here you can see it's only at the moment the soft plastics that are here. So we don't have spoons. This is what we need to use. So you can see it here. The weight is here. And you can see for what fish it's used. I don't think there are jig heads because the jig head is in it. Okay. So that's good. That's for a little bit later because there is pike in this area. Then you got here a ground bait. So that's something that I want to test too. So there is a lot of things that you already can do for just a starting game. So I want to test this too. The ground bait, how does it work? Because what I see is this spawn system in this game is very close to real life. It can take some time. It's not like in Fishing Planet of Call of the Wild the Angler that you go to a spot, you just do this and you get a fish. It's more, I got more the sense if I play this game, I had the first time that too, that it is more closer to real life fishing. So yeah, it reminds me a little bit when I started to fish this game, this starting area. Here got the rod stands. So you can already see we got an electronic one. So let's go a little bit further. The last one, the bite alarms are here too. And then you got a fishing net. So you need to understand, this is a game that is more realistic. So you need to put your fishing net out. You need to throw the fish in the net and all that stuff. I know people like that. He optimized it a little bit. I will show you guys it a little bit later, but you can see you got the capacity, you got that goes up, and the length. So that's what you can buy here. Here at the top you can see my my level. This is the amount of experience that I still need to do. So the next level is 600. These I don't know, they are points, but I'm not sure for what they are used. And then you got coins. And with coins you buy it. So that's the shop, a lot of more stuff. I like the design too. So it reminds me of the fishing shop really close to the water. So another thing, you got a tent in this game too. And what is the tent going to do? You can put it up with T. And then you can enter the tent, and this is used to sleep. So this is a kind of forward time. So you can forward 1, 3 and 8 hours. And what is it going to do too? If you come back in the game, you will spawn at the position of your tent. So you can position it, for example, over here. You need to relog then, restart the game. You come back and you will spawn here. It's a little bit a spawn point. You cannot teleport to the tent at the moment. I hope in the future that is going to do that. So always be sure if you move and your tent need to be on another place, push T again and break it up. Then this lady, you can see here, she's running around. She's going to give missions. So you can see it here. I'm now doing this mission. So we are going to get 950 points. This is a big one. I need to catch 100 fish in 8 hours. So if you don't do it, you get a penalty too, with a minus. So I'm going to get 600 silver coins and 550 experience. If you don't like it, because you cannot see it at the start, you need to click on it and then you see what you need to do. You can click here on the garbage bin. So a really cool system. And this guy here you can sell your fish. So that's it a little bit, guys. Now I'm going to run a little bit around. And I'm going to show you guys a little bit of fishing. So I'm going, you can see it looks really good. So if you use my setting, the colors are good. The reflection is now better at the start. Only the running is like not that good. By the way, if you push V, you can go to third person. And that's something that I want to show you guys too, because that's something new. If you push F2, you can see that you can customize your character now a little bit more. So there are a lot of things that you can do. That's really cool. There are personal records here too, so you can just click it. So how does the fish work here? There are no trophies and uniques, I think, but they work with stars. So the higher the star, the better the catch. So you guys can see here that I already got maximum on the bleak. So that's really good. Statics are here too. All the fish that I caught, I already got 38 fish that I caught. So F2, this is something new. I like this design a lot. That you can just customize your angler. This is something that you can see too. So you will see a lot of rod pots. But I'm going to my secret spot. Because I had a lot of fish over there. And then we are going to fish. I'm going to show you guys a couple of things. I'm planning to make maybe a guide too, but I'm already saying everything at the moment in this video. So this can be a beginner's guide too, I think, because it's overlapping a lot. So I got here my secret spot because I was catching here a lot of fish. So I like it a lot. It's like a small river. And you can see it here. So what do you need to do now is the next. So this is something that at some point you need to change, in my opinion. So at the bottom left, you see the hour. So with control, you can get a mouse cursor. That's something that you need to remove in the future too, because it's not a mobile game, you know. So here you can see at the bottom left the time, the temperature and the wind. And then here you can see at the top, you got three icons. 3 are Roman numbers. So if you push 1, you will get your first setup out. And my first setup is this one. And you need to push control. And if you click here, you will see this is the bamboo. And that's how you need to change your equipment too. I'm not really a fan of this. I hope that it just get to a menu that we can do it like in Fishing Planet or Call of the Wild the Angler. But here you can see, so you can switch around now your line. I cannot do that at the moment. for the simple reason that I only got one rod. But you need to equip it, so you need to take it. Is this now equipped? I don't know. So mono. Wait, let me have a look. Oh, it's already equipped. But you need to equip your equipment. So for example, I want to change my bait. You need to click here at the top at baits. And then you need to take... let me have a look. Yeah, I think I got a little bit of bug at the moment. My rod is gone. So I need to get first the rod back. So... Ah, okay, it's back. So let's do this. So let's get this back. So you need to do this, I think. Can I just click it? I need to put it probably in the hand. Okay, let's try it again. I hope it works, that I don't need to restart. Yeah, it can happen. So, okay, I'm going to put it in my second setup then. Now it's go. Yeah, now it works. So if you got this, you can do this. Do I need to put this here too? No. So that's not a good plan to put your line on it, because then the game is bugging. So let's do it again. Let's click here. And then we just do this. I'm not going, I see the mono line, so I think it's okay. So, but you can already see why I don't like this system. So the reel is here too. So if you want to change your worms, so you need to do it like this. So click on it. So that's how. So you always need to drag it. I don't like that much. I know that's how you do it in real life too, but I'm not really a fan of it. Another thing you guys can see, there is a lot of stuff on the screen. If you want to get rid of it, just push Shift U. I like to play like this. So this is for me a lot better. There is too much stuff on it. I don't like that. If I fish, I don't need to see my setup at the top. Okay, I can understand the left because it's a demo. I can understand that. But I don't need to see that. Then the next step that you need to do is, you can see at the left here, you see here a chest. This is your inventory. So you can click on it. And then you need to drag your net over here. Be sure that you always do that, because otherwise you cannot throw the fish in the net and you don't get money. So that's really cool. So like I said, it's like real life. You need to think about everything. Then the next one, that's very important too. So go to settings and have a look to controls. There are a couple of things that are very important in fishing, like your drag, the bobber, leader, deeper, more shallow. So be sure that you do that here, right? I put it on the settings from Fishing Planet because I am used to those settings. So you can see leader up, leader down, P and O. And then for my drag, it's minus and plus on the numlock. So I put it just the same. So check this out. You got the flashlight too with F. So right mouse button is striking. So check it out. Put your settings right, because I got Azerty, other people got QWERTY. That's the next step. And now we can fish. So you can see you get your rod out. And if I push now P or O, you can see I can get deeper and I can get more shallow. So that's okay. Then the next step, what you can do is, you got two kinds of throw in. The first one is the left mouse button. So you just keep pushing, and then the moment that you got the green circle, that's the position that you're going to throw. So you can now see I'm going to throw at that position. Then the other one, what you can do is this one. So right mouse button, you keep pushing again, and now you're going to throw with the power bar. So you can see I throw. It's not that much further than the first one, but those are the two techniques to get your bobber into the water. Then you see at the bottom left the break, so with minus plus for me because I took it. That's your drag. It's now at 90%. In your real speed, you do it with your middle mouse. So you can put it higher, and there is the bite. You just do right mouse, you strike, and then you reel it in. And this is my first perch, so this is not bad. And here is my first fellow. I'm very happy. And what you need to do now is, be aware, you see now at the right, if I push now left mouse button, I'm going to drop it. Don't do that. Go to your net, and this is something that it changed. The first demo that we played, we needed to hover over the net. So if you position yourself right, you just need to click this and automatically it's in the net. This is for me a very good update what he did with the net. You cannot understand how irritating it was. And you had the chance to throw the fish not in the net. Because if your aiming was not perfect, you just throw the fish back in the water. And you can see here, this is what I like a lot too. You see a lot of activity of fish around. So I'm not sure that you guys can see it, but here at the left and the right, you guys see a perch swimming, a roach swimming. So now we need to wait. There is the bobber going under again. And here we go again. Let's get this fellow out. And this time we are going to get a silver bream. This is, by the way, my secret spot. I'm getting so much fish here. It's unbelievable. So one more cast and then I'm going to end the video, guys. So I'm going to play a little bit more because I want to unlock all the things. So a little bit side information. So the developer of this game, it's like a hobby. So it's a small hobby project. Somebody said it on the forum, and I don't think that his intention is to make a lot of money on this game. What that guy said. So it's just one person having a little bit of fun, want to make a fishing game. I don't have a problem. Whoa, this is a fat one. Look at this perch. Yeah, I almost broke my... This is money, by the way. So that's what that guy said on the Steam. So it's one guy working on this game. And always realize that. So it takes some time. But I think at the moment you cannot lose anything. It's free to play, just as the doubt. Be sure that you don't burn your PC. But I'm not going to say my thoughts. I'm having fun at the moment. It's limited, like I said. It's like Lone Star in Fishing Planet. It's a start. You can have fun with it. What I like is it got a very special fishing system, spawn system. It reminds me a lot about real-life fishing. So therefore I want to play a little bit more. Because I want to test the ground bait, but always remember that. If you give your feedback to that guy, say this is not good, this is not good, but always remember it's just a hobby. Let's see where it goes. At the moment it's free, we cannot lose anything. One more fish, guys, and then I'm going to end the video. So that was it for the new update with a beginner's guide. I was not planning to make a beginner's guide, but because it was overlapping so much things, I decided to make the beginner's guide too when I was making the video. So let's have a look. Can I get one more fish game? Because this is happening too. So you see the fish swimming around and at some point it's dead. And then you need to move. So it's really like, I got the impression that the fish is really sitting on a position. That you catch them, then you move on. Because to give you guys an example, I started on the bridge on this river. I had right away a 5-star bleak. And then it was dead. It was like that guy was waiting there for me. I moved a little bit. Depth matters a lot too, I think, in this game. Because if I remember right, when this came out, to get the tench, you need to do specific setup. So you need to think when you do this. It's not getting fish after fish after fish. You need to think. So here is a roach. Let's put it in the net. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this game, yeah, say something in comments or something. I don't know. And if you got feedback, just post it on the Steam forums, and I will put the developer is Facebook too under this video, because that's where he is the most active. So thanks for watching, have fun, bye bye.